It's impossible to believe, but there are real-life people who look like cartoon characters from Disney, Pixar, and The Simpsons. Don't forget to watch today's video to the very end for 10 real people who look like cartoon characters. Number 10. Boo. This girl took over the internet after someone posted a picture of her dressed as Boo from Monsters, Inc. More than identical clothes and hair. She could be the live-action version of the character with those round eyes and an adorable smile. Having a Mike stuffed toy near her was a great touch to the picture. There are several other pictures of babies that parents claim that look like Boo, but no one gets close as she does. Sadly, there is no information about her online. Number 9. Elsa. Anna Faith was only 18 years old when she took this picture standing near an Elsa cutout. Of course, she looks like the Frozen star, but the girl could never imagine this photo would go viral and get over 35,000 likes. As a result, she gave multiple interviews talking about the resemblance to the character. The girl took lots of advantage of her fame. She now has over 800,000 followers on Instagram, most of them young people. Faith spent years doing Elsa cosplay and even did an audition to play Elsa on the TV show Once Upon a Time. Carlson grew up with her sister Lexi Grace in Daytona Beach, Florida. Her parents are Jim and Karen Carlson. Her mother created the Elsa dress that she wears when performing. She has been publicly performing and modeling since she was in the 2nd grade. She graduated high school in 2014. Her sister, Lexi Grace, portrays the other famous character from Frozen, Princess Anna. She gained notable widespread media coverage in 2014 when she was discovered on Instagram as an Elsa look-alike. Carlson has been an extra in several films. She was invited to attend a royal party in the United Arab Emirates. Carlson and her sister have appeared on radio stations, TV shows, and magazines. They have a fan base of over 1 million social media followers. She was named one of the top 10 most popular cosplayers in the world. Carlson started to branch out in cosplay as characters from other films and comic books, including Rey from Star Wars and Harley Quinn from Batman. Anna has portrayed characters from Harry Potter, Maleficent, Cinderella, and Spider-Man, among others. Carlson and her sister are known as the Frost Sisters. Carlson appears at cons and other events, serves as a model. She was named one of the top 7 sexiest cosplayers in 2015. Articles about her Frozen resemblance have been featured on Playboy. Carlson's cosplay of Harley Quinn received attention in 2016 when she was compared to Margot Robbie's portrayal of Harley Quinn in the movie Suicide Squad. Her versatility while cosplaying has been touted. Carlson was named Queen of Disney Cosplay for her work portraying various Disney princesses. Following the release of Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, Carlson cosplayed as Queenie Goldstein in January 2017 during the annual celebration of Harry Potter fan event that took place at Universal Orlando. She debuted her new cosplay as Wonder Woman in April 2017, where she was recognized at C2E2 as one of the best cosplayers to appear at the Chicago Comic and Entertainment Expo. Number 8. Shrek. The real-life inspiration for the animated character Shrek might just be a man nicknamed the French Angel. Known formerly as Maurice Tillet, a Russian-born Frenchman, the man rose to prominence as a wrestling star in the 1930s and 40s. Born in 1903, Tillet is said to have been called Angel by his boyhood friends because of his blonde hair and angelic face. At the age of 17, however, doctors diagnosed Tillet with acromegaly, according to Canadian news site Canoe. The hormonal disorder causes increased bone growth, including the hands, feet, and face. Photos of Tillet following his acromegaly-induced growth spurt show a man who bears a striking resemblance to Shrek, the kind-hearted ogre from the 2001 movie of the same name. While Tillet had dreamed of becoming a lawyer, he ended up in the French Navy before ultimately entering the world of professional wrestling in 1937. Despite the uncanny physical similarities between Tillet and Shrek DreamWorks, the studio which released the film, has never officially addressed the long-standing rumor that Tillet's appearance served as the basis for the animated character. Number 7. Popeye. Many generations grew up watching Popeye, a cartoon that was popular for decades. Some years ago, many sources said that his appearance was inspired by Frank Fiegel, the guy in the picture who was famous among locals in Chester, Illinois. E.C. Sega, who created the character, grew up in the city, so the theory makes sense. Fiegel was famous for being able to fistfight against multiple opponents and for always being with this pipe. So he truly was a real-life person from E.C. Segar's hometown of Chester, Illinois who, like J. William Schuchert and Dora Pascal, inspired a Thimble Theater character. In this case, Popeye. Frank Fiegel, nicknamed Rocky, was a well-known Chester individual. Something of a local legend, he supposedly had an inordinate strength and often participated in fights. Like Popeye, he smoked a pipe and was toothless. He is said to have been kind to children as well. Since 1996, his gravestone bears an engraving of Popeye's face as he first appeared in Thimble Theater. Number 6. He-Man. There are high chances that Nicki Minaj had no intentions to go viral thanks to her similarity to He-Man, another popular cartoon during the 80s. However, it is impossible to don't compare her to Prince Adam with this hair and even pink clothes. And that is an association that we could never make before she appeared with this outfit. Minaj never commented on the joke, so she probably did not think it was as funny as the public did. Minaj probably dressed like main character He-Man from the 1980s cartoon Masters of the Universe subconsciously, or considering the fact that this is Nicki Minaj, it might have been totally on purpose. The internet is still undecided, but based on some lyrics of hers, she does know the show exists, as she raps in the song Out of My Mind, alongside B.O.B. You can be the He-Man, a man beat the She-Ra, case closed. When He-Man isn't being He-Man, which pretty much entails fighting Skeletor and occasionally falling for Courtney Cox. Depending on the adaptation, he is Prince Adam, the pink-wearing royal of the planet Eternia, who no one seems to notice is He-Man. Which is ridiculous because all he does to switch personas is get out of his Nicki Minaj clothes and put on a loincloth. Number 5. Carl. The picture of this adorable old man went viral, thanks to his similarities with Carl Fredricksen from Up. Of course, someone pointed out the similarities and even got an identical pair of reading glasses, and he posed with the DVD picture. There is no information about the identity of the man, but he probably would get invitations for multiple interviews. However, if he doesn't look as grumpy as the Pixar character. Number 4. Ned Flanders. Can you imagine having a real-life Ned Flanders as your neighbor? This man is a living version of the famous Simpsons character. He seems to like the resemblance and dressed up as the neighbor, and he paid attention to all the details. The hair, mustache, round glasses, and even the outfit looks perfect. If they ever decide to make a live-action version of the cartoon, producers already have a Ned Flanders. Number 3. Mr. Burns. Ned Flanders is not the only character on The Simpsons who has his version of real life. It is impossible to don't look at the man above and don't think immediately about Mr. Burns, the multimillionaire Homer's greedy boss. The personality of the character was inspired by real-life wealthy men from the last century, but there is no information if his appearance was inspired by someone real. Number 2. Johnny Bravo. If you ever bump into this man on the street, you'll have the feeling that you just met Johnny Bravo in real life. The hair, the sunglasses, and the physical are just incredibly similar to the Cartoon Network character. Although it is not possible to be sure if he did that intentionally, there are high chances that he gets lots of comments about the similarities. Number 1. Flash. Flash is one of the most adorable characters in Zootopia. Although he is not among the main characters, the public loves the scenes he appears in and shows his huge, but slow, sense of humor. The internet went crazy with this picture of a girl who looks like the most famous sloth in the film industry. She first went viral in China, but did not take long until people in other countries started to share her picture. With that, we come to the end of this video. Consider subscribing to our channel in order to join in on future videos.